That's it. That was nice. That was easy. My bad. Oh no.
Hi guys, my name is Anna. I hope you know that, but if you don't, I have my Telegram channel, which is completely free, and we trade together right there on binary options. I have 12 signals a day in my Telegram channel, so just proceed, check it out, and let's go.
Hi guys, here's Miano. We were just right there. I designed the strategy that I'd love to use. I had a nice experience before with it, with some of the indicators, so I a little bit maybe change it in order to make it better. But who knows? We never know, you know that. There was a lot of the times when I was sitting here excited, and then at the last part I was sitting there disappointed, of course. Okay guys, let us check. So guys, as this is my second attempt of the strategy because my camera turned off for no reason last time when I started it, I must say all the conclusions and all my thoughts about that strategy just right here in the beginning, while I am getting back to all that setups, because I found out that all of that was completely dead, not straight away, so I need to get back to it. What are my thoughts about that strategy? My hopes were that it's gonna be quite nice with the zigzag, because last time on the different platforms I had the nicest strategy with the zigzag and I was so in love with zigzag, but the market was kind of steady. I don't know how it's going to be today, but I think it's going to be quite the same. And I am not so satisfied. It wasn't that perfect, but we anyway going to make it for a second time, because if we decided, we're going to make it. Let's start. But it's going to be quick because I'm kind of repeating for the second time all about this strategy, so I'm kind of exhausted and I don't want it. Here we are. We can see that actually we're getting upward, and maybe zigzag giving us that info that it's actually tendency to go upward, but we are not listening to that. But you may see with the MACD actually, and with these touching patterns, we can see that, I don't know why, but it seems like MACD showing us that we are getting downward, and maybe that's the decision that we made, or maybe the fact that we already had it. And you may see the chart is a bit crazy. All these candles, especially at the previous pricing, kind of messy, so we may just continue what we have. And how many? Oh my god, so long. You don't go, right? You don't go that upward. Don't even think about that, right? We're heading downward, and with the MACD it's kind of perfect. And look at this awesome oscillator. If I'm being honest, such a perfect image from this indicator, but right on chart we can see something like vice versa. It seems like we getting upward and getting a little bit downward, but indicators are indicators. We're done. 800 right there. And the bottom situation, I think this one is kind of easy, so I'm not gonna even stop on that. Right? You can see that. I bet you can see that. Let us see also. So we're going not that fast and not that rapidly, but who were expecting actually that? Look at this volume. It was also with the small tiny candles, so it wasn't that fast. That's it. That was nice. That was easy. Seems like we're gonna be getting upward, and feels like all the indicators are saying and even screaming like getting upward. But I think in 1 minute we're not gonna have this exact same situation, because it's kinda, look at these MACD lines, they're on the distance and they're getting this distance bigger. That means that in a while we're gonna have some change. Because you can see that already. You can see that already, right? With these candles of the MACD, because it comes as waves. And we use some oscillator also. The candles started to get smaller, smaller, and smaller. So I do expect, and you need to listen to me, that it's gonna be the following. If I'm being honest, I think that maybe the whole tendency is to go upward. Yeah, so it's gonna be just a small, tiny thing, and then we're gonna rise again. But it matters for us only what's gonna be going on in a minute, and the rest of it, I'm not interested. That's complicated. Let's second one. Because there is a lot of the chances that we're gonna get upward, there's a lot of the chances that we're gonna go downward. And I'm even 50-50, you know? I have like sleep mode. Because candles of the MACD saying us to get it upward, but you can see the pattern that we have in is to go upward, but a little bit, you know, it's like, I don't know, it's like the plane, you know, you're going upward or you're going steady, but you may have some, like a hole. I don't know how to say that. That was my plan. You can see the MACD now is proving me right because we started with this orange candles, awesome oscillator candles also. And I didn't mention that, but these locations of the candles of the awesome oscillator below or above zero actually important because it's giving us the info about the huge, enormously big tendon. But look at this. I'm sure I was correct about the tendency, but this distance, this half of a second that I had between my bets, oh no. Yes. It saved my yes. Right? Oh. I was talking and talking and talking, so sure that I'm so correct. Oh my god. Let's change that, please. I think that's the peak, and we're gonna get downward because we had it before, and because I want it to be like that. Let's see. Yep. This is it. This is actually also the perfect situation of being at the peak, somewhere at the highest point, and then going downward with all the indicators that we are having. And once again, just want to mention, do not forget to check where the candles of the awesome oscillator are located. I'm a little bit pissed off with this 50-50 situation. Seems like I completely forgot about the zigzag, and that means that it wasn't useful right there, it was useless. And I think because we have kind of steady situations, it was kind of simple. Maybe it didn't seem like that when we had some troubles with the strategy, but in some of the cases when there is the volatility on the chart, zigzag is kind of nice because it's just saving your time to analyze what's really going on with tendencies. And I truly love it as a second indicator that located just right on chart with some channel indicator, for example. Sometimes that's the beautiful combination with downtrend channels. It's just repeating all of the waves, all of the ups and downs, and it helps a lot. That's just it. So guys, 50-50, yes, happened to us, but anyway, want to know more, want to have more, you know where to find me.